things have really escalated a lot in the last weeks, and South Africans have taken things a top notch higher. They are not joking at all. They've really intensified all what they have been saying, and they are going even harder on Nigerians and other Africans in South Africa. I will allow you guys watch the videos.
Going to demolish a church that has been built by illegal Nigerians who are disguising themselves as pastors and prophets while they're here harboring Nigerian criminals.
Nigeria is a problem of Africa. Nigerians, they are claiming to have a Nigerian state in South Africa. The very same things that Ghana residents are chasing Nigerians away from Ghana. They are doing the same in South Africa. Africa, listen to me. Africans, let me tell you something. Africa, listen to me. Africa, listen to me. If we want South Africa, if we want Africa to be free, if we want Africa to prosper, if we want Africa to be successful, Nigeria is a problem of Africa. We must do away, boycott Nigeria. Nigeria is the one that is giving Africa and the whole of African countries a bad name all over the world. We must make sure that we deal decisively with Nigerians. Nigerians are evil. Nigerians are demons. Nigerians don't have good intentions for Africa as a whole. They think they're better. They feel entitled. They think they're smart. They think that they are better than all Africans. Nigeria is a problem of Africa. Wake up, Africans. Wake up. They are a problem in Ghana. Nigerians are a problem in Ghana. Nigerians are a problem in Kenya. Nigerians are a problem in South Africa. Nigerians are a problem everywhere. Whether it's African countries, whether it's Western countries, Nigerians are a problem.
Say it. I'll say what every person here is afraid to say. And I'm going to say it out loud too. Operation Dudula is a criminal organization. It's a criminal organization. You guys are, what is the word in Fetu? You are genocidal criminals. You heard me? You guys are genocidal criminals that need to be arrested. In no scenario on Fetu is taking the life of another person a solution to a problem. And you can fight me all you want. You who is in support of Operation Dudula, you who is actively running the streets, killing people, doing whatever needs to be done to meet the objectives of Operation Dudula, you are a criminal. You are very, very misled. You're a criminal and you need to be arrested.
Are we talking about the very same guys who pay 15K for Nyash? I mean, the very same guys who scam our sisters? The very same people who are responsible for Inyaope? Like, bro, how do you travel 6,600 kilometers to a foreign country when you don't even have money? Like, Asramao, literally. Anyways, justice for Nigerians.
I just saw the video of 3 people that have been burnt alive in South Africa, and these 3 people are apparently Zimbabweans. I opened the comment section, and the first 3 things that I saw was, at least they're Zimbabweans. Just 3 people. I'm very disappointed. And the third one was, let's keep on going. Honestly, is this how us Africans have reduced ourselves to? The foreigners are taking our jobs. Are these the jobs that you guys are talking about? Uber driver jobs, housemaid jobs, gardening jobs, jobs that won't change your life if you had them. You will continue suffering with them. And yet Africa, as Africans, we decide to fight our brothers and sisters over the breadcrumbs, over the things that will not change our lives. We decided to kill and take lives. That's what we have come down to. That's what the hatred of your fellow brother has come down to. and you say this with so much sense and so much conviction that you can post it online, tag it with your name and your profile, with your family and your whole life at stake. That's what you as Africans have come down to. This is not only of what's happening in Africa, in South Africa. No. Africans have decided to take the breadcrumbs that we have been given and fight against our brothers and sisters. And yet, we fail to see the bigger picture. The corporations coming from different continents that own land, that own mines in our very countries. And yet we decide to go against our brothers and sisters and think that is wise. Africa, we are already divided. We don't have one language that we speak throughout all the countries. We have French-speaking Africans, English-speaking Africans, Arabic-speaking Africans. We are already divided as a continent. We cannot unite. And yet we decide to fight our fellow brothers and sisters, call them delinquent words like kwere kwere, and yet we want to see Africa great again. Ladies and gentlemen, this is pathetic. And I pray to God, everyone in my generation doesn't have this mindset. Because if it's still the same mindset that we have, we are not going anywhere. The Africa that we were dreaming of, Africa is the jewel of the world, it will not happen if our mindsets are very happy for killing our brothers and sisters. Africans, let's do better.
Africans are no good people. Hear me out. So the trending gist in South Africa is that Igbos have formed their own government in the country. And as expected, the South African Dudula movement has vowed never to let that fly. They are already making noise, promising to crush it before it gains any ground. But which one is Nigerian parliament in South Africa again? Does it mean those black xenophobic folks are dumb and suffering from lack of exposure? Seriously, I now believe those fellows are blinded by hate and could no longer decipher the truth from the lies. Please, my people, help me and watch this video first. I'm coming back with my reaction.
No, this is the Nigerian parliament in South Africa. It's those guys who made their own parliament in South Africa. So
this is the reason why we will fight tooth and nail with SA government to get rid of these people. These people must go and fix their countries. They cannot come into our country and start creating their own laws and their own states in our country. These are men that are supposed to be in Nigeria fighting Nigerian government there to ensure they get it right as a country. How is Africa going to unite when men like this, grown men like this, are running away from challenges?
Strong-looking men.
Yes. So we're going to end this madness. We're going to send all these people back home. They will be forced to build their countries screaming and kicking, whether they like it or not. And no living man will stop what we're doing. Africa must rise, and we will have to push it. For that to happen, we have to push in South Africa. We must deport each and every African in South Africa. Make sure that they go back to their respective countries to fix them. This madness must end. And when we were warning them, Uguti, we will deport them and send them back home empty-handed. It was not a joke. See, now this man used all his savings to build this thing. Now we are going to demolish it. He's going to definitely go back home empty-handed. We are not playing here.
It is very sad and disappointing that in this modern age, some South Africans and Ghanaians still see other Africans, especially Nigerians, as enemies or threats. Whenever Nigerians gather to celebrate their culture, discuss family matters, or plan community events, some groups begin to panic and assume they are plotting to take over their land. This is wrong and shows lack of understanding and exposure. There is an old Igbo adage that says, he who asks questions never loses his way. Instead of rushing to judge, just ask questions. Find out what is happening before spreading fear and hate. Jumping to conclusion only makes you look uninformed. From the video, if you look closely at what they were showing, it was just an almanac, a family calendar. Written on it was Ochasi family meeting, This means it was simply a meeting of Igbo families in South Africa. They were not holding a parliament or plotting to overthrow anyone. It was just a normal gathering of people living in a foreign land, trying to stay united and support one another. To make it even obvious, that calendar was old. It carried the pictures of former presidents Jacob Zuma of South Africa and Goodluck Ebele Jonathan of Nigeria. Jonathan left office in 2015. This means the almanac was from around 2011 to 2014. Why would anyone use such an old family calendar to stir hate and fear in 2025? It only shows that some groups are deliberately trying to create tension and attack innocent immigrants. Let's be honest, it is very shameful that the Dudula movement spends so much time attacking fellow black Africans. Nigerians, Somalians, Ethiopians, Zimbabweans, Malawians, when the real economic power in South Africa lies in the hands of few white families who control the lands and wealth. If they are truly fighting for justice, why not face those who own about 80% of their ancestral lands? Why not challenge the unfair structures left behind by apartheid? Why not invade Western Cape Town and reoppose Orania the whites have taken from? I dare you, Duelele Dudulas. I know you spineless mercenaries can't. Instead, you chose the easier target, your African brothers and sisters. This is not just wrong, it is dangerous. Africa is already facing poverty, unemployment, and many challenges. Fighting each other only makes things worse. The truth is that Nigerians and other Africans are not your enemy. They are people trying to survive, work hard, and build a better life, just like South Africans. Many Nigerians in South Africa are professional traders, students, workers contributing to South African economy. They bring skills, culture, and business. Instead of seeing them as a threat, why not see them as partners? To my South African brothers and sisters, stop the violence, stop the hate. Our shared history is one of struggle and pain. Many African countries supported South Africa during apartheid. Nigeria and many other African countries fought, donated money, and gave moral support so that South Africa could be free. Today, that same spirit of solidarity is needed. We must remember that the world is watching. When South Africans attack fellow Africans, it sends a bad message that we are divided, that we cannot stand together. But when we unite, we show the world the true strength of Africa. So let the Dudula group and any other anti-immigrant voices know this. Unity is better than division. Stop targeting Nigerians or any other Africans. Let's build bridges, not a wall.
Yo guys, you've heard from all the people who spoke and all they have to say. Well, this is just very sad, all what that is going on. But in everything, as I've always said in my previous videos, let peace reign. Let everybody, go back to their country in peace. If a country is saying they are tired of you, they are tired of your people, they don't want your people in their country anymore, it's time for you to just start making amends and putting things in order and, thinking of leaving. There are other countries who would accept you wholeheartedly. So maybe go somewhere where you'll be accepted rather than all this backlash, all this issue, tension, and everything. South Africans are the owner of South Africa, and they are saying they don't want foreigners in their country like Africans. So if that's what they are saying, let peace reign. Everybody pack yourself and get ready. I know it's not easy. It's easier said than done. You've lived there for years. You've, built your businesses, careers, a lot of things, families and all that. It's not easy to just stand up and leave. But if you can, please do that. That would be the best, because this whole back and forth is not easy. And talking about the calendar, the South African was holding, saying these are like, Nigerians forming parliament stuff. The same thing happening in Ghana and stuff like that. Well, I don't think this is exactly the same thing, because the calendar they were holding, according to the other lady, that's a very old calendar, by the way. And I don't think it's the same thing. In Ghana, they are talking about a man claiming to be the king of the Igbos, trying to build a palace in Ghana, and a whole lot of other issues. This is just some group of people who were just maybe holding meetings in their own way to say, okay, this is how we support ourselves in this, foreign land. And they just have that calendar which, you know, shows some dignitaries and head of state from where they are coming from. I don't think it's the same thing at all. And I don't know, the other people in the pictures, maybe those are the members of the group. I don't know. I don't think it's the same thing. I don't think it's the same thing. And perhaps it's even old. Goodluck Jonathan, it's not today he left power in Nigeria. So that's a very, very old poster, and I don't know why they're talking about it now. But all the same, South Africans have their right in their country. So let peace reign. Everybody adjust yourself and try to see how you can just fix yourself and go to where you will be accepted, where you will be having peace of mind. That's all I have to say. But drop your opinion in the comment section. What do you think about this back and forth? All these issues going on? What do you have to say? What is your opinion about all these issues happening in South Africa, in Ghana? Like, it's a lot. What do you have to say about it? Thank you for watching, and see you guys in the next one. Bye.